So, part assignments and seating, a little wonky because we're not physically in the same room. However, I do want to acknowledge that I heard a lot of people asking for an opportunity to audition for higher placement this year, and I have come up with the best way I can think of to allow this opportunity while also not forcing people who are totally chill wherever I place them to have to do extra work. So the way this is going to work is I have attached a Flipgrid audition link, and if you are interested in being a section leader, concert master, or just having more closer to the front seating in the room, you can record and submit yourself playing something that you think best showcases your ability. Now, that doesn't have to be something new. It could be something you played recently. It could be something that you've been preparing, maybe with on your own time or with a private instructor. It can be anything you want it to be, as long as it showcases what you think is the best of you. Full disclosure, I know that orchestra kids get a little bit self-conscious the second they start to record. I've actually recorded this video 4 times already and still not feeling good about it. But know that I totally understand that a lot of us maybe haven't been practicing as much just because we've been stuck in quarantine and the world exploded. So yes, know that I will also run everything through that lens. So if it's just simply you want to show that you really want to have a different seating spot or perhaps a different part assignment than you are used to playing, that is your opportunity. That being said, in the Google form, that's kind of just getting to know you. There is a section, especially if you're violin, where it asks what part you prefer to play, whether it be violin 1 or violin 2. I always take those into consideration because I understand that everyone is not super into playing second violin or super into playing first violin because they have different technical demands and they play a different role as a whole within the ensemble. So know that I will take 2 big things into consideration. One, what part you feel most called to play, even if it wasn't necessarily the one you played before. 2, what specific things you are interested in doing to showcase that you really, really want to push yourself beyond just being where you're at. And let me say, being where you're at is totally okay. So, if you want to audition for a different part assignment, or if you want to audition for one of those more leadership-oriented roles, or even just playing more closer to the front, or even the difference between top and bottom within one part, playing the higher stuff versus the lower stuff, please submit a recording this week. I'm probably not going to look at those until Monday of next week because it's Labor Day. So you have really until Sunday night to audition if that's something you should so choose. Depending on timing, because I'm also waiting on music to get here, I might extend that a little bit into next week. But for the most part, please by Sunday have it done if you are interested. And if you're like, nope, that's not me, don't worry about it. It's totally optional, and I will just place you as I see fit. That being said, it's really hard in a video once we start making virtual ensemble stuff for me to place you in your section order because of the fact that it's not a normal typical orchestra setup or video recording. So I will know where you belong, and once we hopefully, fingers crossed, return back to face-to-face, we will have a better idea as to what our seating chart would actually look like. So if you're interested, audition. If you're not, totally chill. Please make sure that you do all of the other assignments that are not in the optional place, though. The required work stuff is required.